custom weather alerts on the WESH 2 app. Download it today. WESH 2 News starts now with breaking news.
We just heard that the gunner ran to the other side of the mall.
Okay, are you able to get yourself to safety?
Me and my girlfriend are leaving right now. Babe, come on. Babe, get your backpack. Come on.
Breaking at 6, Ocala police just released a 911 call from the deadly Paddock Mall shooting that happened over Christmas weekend. And tonight, police are still searching for the man who they say shot and killed 40-year-old David Barron.
This is a photo of the alleged shooter, Albert Schell Jr. However, WESH 2's Michelle Meredith reports police have found someone else they've been searching for in this case. And we have more breaking news tonight out of Marion County. 21-year-old Saul Garcia Macias, who you see here on your screen, is in jail and charged with the murder of a 17-year-old from Ocala. Sophia Lugo was found shot and killed at a home on Northwest 111th Court. Macias and Lugo were dating. Her family says she was funny, outgoing, and had dreams of becoming a tattoo artist. Macias is now being held at the Marion County Jail on no bond.
Hundreds of flights are delayed in Orlando right now, and thousands of travelers are trying to make it home after Christmas. WESH 2's Sinaika Bergetigas is joining us live from MCO, and tonight you've been talking with passengers, and the delays, they just keep growing.
Yeah, in the last 30 minutes, FlightAware.com showed more than 430 flights running behind at Orlando International Airport. About an hour ago, that number was around 360, and you can see the crowds behind me at the security checkpoint. The flight boards are showing a lot of red for Southwest, but several airlines are dealing with the issue. The delays have been going on since yesterday. The Federal Aviation Administration says it tries to slow down air traffic to increase safety. We know this is the holiday rush for travel. MCO says an average 175,000 are moving through today. The FAA put out a delay program in place to alleviate volume issues. Some passengers told us they're seeing 30 minutes to a 2-hour delay, but some of them are not too bothered by it. Others are running out of patience.
I'm so stressed out, you know. I'm trying to get home. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I got work tomorrow, 12 hours.
I'm retired, so I need to hurry up and get home to relax after the Christmas rush.
MCO says there is a 13.5% increase over last year on people traveling this holiday season. They expect Saturday to be the busiest day. They say about 187,000 passengers should pass through the terminals. Reporting live in Orlando, Sinaika Bergetigas, WESH 2 News.
All right, tonight, thank you. And tonight, our rain chances are increasing. First warning meteorologist Marquise Mita is joining us with what we can expect this evening. Marquise.
Here we're going to see a cold front start to march in from the Gulf Coast. Out ahead of the front, more rain here in Orlando, in which we do see the opportunity for another 1/4 of an inch before we finish off your year. Right now, though, mostly cloudy skies as we show a dry picture over Lake Eola. Temperatures are in the upper 60s. We had a fairly seasonal afternoon, even with the clouds in place. We were back in the lower 70s today. But that breeze from the west and the northwest, that's what's picking up that Gulf Coast moisture as we speak. Surrounding cities show temperatures around 61 in Ocala, 63 in the villages. You're a little bit warmer here in the metro, 68. And we show a couple 70s on the board, like Titusville, still sitting at 70-degree conditions. Out to our west, though, here's the rain coming in, and we can even see a couple isolated showers well ahead of the cold front as you move across Seminole County into Sanford. You might have a sprinkle of rain here just past 6 o'clock, but heavier showers are on their way. That's an overnight experience in which temperatures should drop into the mid and the upper 50s tonight with those rain chances increasing. Here's a look at the next 12 hours in Orlando. You see past 3 o'clock, that's when the lighter showers start to sprinkle in. And then as we head into your Thursday morning, rain chances become a little bit heavier. We'll take a look at how much precipitation we're likely to see and your next big cool down, though, coming up next time I see you.
All right, Marquise, we'll see you soon. Well, Melbourne police need help finding the driver who hit and killed a man who was out walking early Christmas. Police say 23-year-old Andrew Sofranco from Pennsylvania died. His family says he was in Florida celebrating his father's wedding. WESH 2's Paola Tristan Arruda spoke to his father and stepmother, and they have a message for the person responsible.
A Marion County firefighter has been in a burn unit for almost 2 months, recovering after almost losing his life fighting a fire. Captain Chris Trubelhorn has been through 10 surgeries, but is making progress. He suffered 3rd-degree burns while fighting a mobile home fire in Silver Springs. This week, he was released from the hospital and was taken home, but this morning, he went back in because of pain.
they are working with the pain management clinic to get him to be comfortable while he's at his house.
Family and friends hope that he is able to return home soon.
A big change happening next month impacting your wallet. A year-long program to provide credits to frequent toll road users will end on Sunday. The program has provided 50% credits to drivers who use SunPass or other Florida transponders and make 35 or more toll road trips in a month. A number of cities host bowl games this time of year. Orlando hosts several.
Yeah, the Pop-Tarts Bowl will be the first of two at Camping World Stadium. K-State and NC State kick off Thursday evening, and then the stadium gets a makeover so it can properly welcome Iowa and Tennessee in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl on Monday. The two games combined will bring 100,000 football fans to Central Florida, creating tens of millions in economic impact.
Most people that come down turn this into a family vacation rather than fly down for the game and fly out.
The mayor and the head of Florida Citrus Sports says that Bowl Week is a reminder of the money that Camping World Stadium brings to the area and serves as a reminder for why they hope to use tourist tax dollars to make upgrades.
Next at 6, which shelters in Central Florida are opening ahead of a cold front?
Plus, we're checking in on a 13-year-old dancer who contracted a rare disease.
I feel like now I'm doing a lot better. Like in March, I didn't know where I'd be today.
How the Lake County teen went from a wheelchair to dancing back on stage.
To everyone who answered the call,
Thank you for sharing your Christmas.
the need keeps growing, but so does your generosity.
The partnership with WESH over the last 38 years is what helps to bridge the gap. Your donations on Giving Tuesday, our mobile drop-off sites, and our virtual food drive
We'll provide more than 2.1 million meals to local families in need.
You can't do this without the support of the community.
Thank you for creating hope.
Thank you for sharing your Christmas.
In March, we told you the story of a Lake County teen who contracted a rare disease that can cause seizures and hallucinations. Diagnosing the disease can be difficult, and some end up in a coma in just weeks.
WESH 2's Marlene Martinez checked in on Hallie Hale, who is now sharing her message of hope. Organizations in Volusia County plan to open cold weather shelters as temperatures are expected to drop this weekend. The shelters will be open on Friday night through Saturday. That includes the neighborhood centers, the bridge on South Palmetto Avenue in DeLand. Guests must check in between the hours of 6 to 8 p.m. And there are other shelter services provided by Halifax Urban Ministries. We have all the information on how to get in contact with these groups on WESH.com.
Yeah, so it was pretty comfortable outside today, but we're going to see a significant drop in temperatures coming up.
Big changes are coming. Let's get to Marquise Mita, who's tracking it all for us.
Well, Michelle, as you mentioned, we were very seasonal today. In fact, your average high for this time of year is 73 degrees. That's what we hit in Orlando this afternoon, but those big changes will be rolling in starting tonight with the rain showers, and then we'll carry a cooling trend all the way throughout your New Year's Eve weekend. By Saturday, afternoon highs are going to be lucky if they break out of the upper 50s. So here's what we're working with right now. Mostly cloudy skies in Orlando. Temperatures have retreated back into the upper 60s, and we see that westerly breeze. That's what's picking up the Gulf Coast moisture ahead of a cold front, which will be responsible for tonight's rain showers and the weekend cool down still to come. Temperatures right now are back in the lower 60s. If you're in Palm Coast, 61 degrees. A little bit warmer as you head further south. 64 in DeLand, 65 in Sanford. You might have some rain showers popping up in Sanford as we speak right now. Here's a look at satellite and radar. Heavier precipitation still approaching the Big Bend areas. We do move closer to the 7 o'clock hour, but we do have some lighter rain showers out towards Seminole County right now, and those will be continuing to move towards the north and the east. Ultimately, for us here in Orlando, the better chance for rain will be an overnight and early morning threat. As temperatures drop back into the upper 50s at 4 and 6 o'clock, we see that 80 and 90% chance of precipitation coming your way. By the afternoon, though, we're going to try our best to push those showers off towards the Atlantic coast, but we'll be left with cooler temperatures. We mentioned the cooling trend starts tonight. Overnight to start off the morning today, we were back in the 60s. Tonight, we'll drop back into the mid and upper 50s across Central Florida with mostly cloudy skies and heavy chances for some rain. So here's a look at the hour by hour on your future cast. By 9 o'clock tonight, we could possibly see some lighter showers pulling into Orlando. We'll see heavier rain overnight past the midnight hour, pushing towards the coast in New Smyrna Beach, Titusville. You guys are getting in on the action by 1:30. And the bulk of the precipitation, that's going to occur south of the I-4 corridor. So as you move across central and southern Florida. That's where the better chances for rain are going to lie throughout the day tomorrow. Here's a look at your futurecast for the morning, in which we do see temperatures rising in the afternoon. We're back between the low and the upper 60s after the passage of the rain, so we are trending cooler tomorrow than the temps we saw today. And the clouds and the rain have a lot to do with that cooling trend. Ultimately, we could possibly see up to half of an inch of rain before all the showers are set and gone. Heavier pockets of precipitation will include Osceola County, south of St. Cloud, perhaps. And that's courtesy of this cold front, right? We do see the front cruising out towards the south and the east. After its patches, though, as we finish off your work week, we're cool and dry on Friday. Stronger breezes coming in from the north and the west. Those will dry you down and cool you as well. But tomorrow, as we push the showers offshore, we're just in time for a Falcon Heavy launch, right? Launch window at 8:07. Therefore, as we do move towards the evening, all the rain has moved offshore, but we're left with much cooler conditions. Here's the trend that we carry into Sunday morning. Temperatures could be back in the upper 30s for Ocala, the Villages, and DeLand. Lower 40s for us, so we are showing much chillier conditions on New Year's Eve and still just as cool overnight into New Year's Day. Take a look here. Temperatures on Saturday to start off your morning, 44 degrees, 41 degrees on New Year's Eve. And we carry that similar trend of lower to mid 40s into the new year on Monday. Thankfully, on the back end of your forecast, we start to warm up, but we're nowhere near seasonal with highs of only 69 degrees on Wednesday. Kristen?
Next in sports, we've got a little bit of everything for you. First, the Magic back home at the newly minted Kia Center. Head coach Jamal Mosley preaching consistency as they welcome the 76ers. Plus, if football is more your vibe, bowl season is here in the Sunshine State and beyond. Miami Hurricanes on the hunt for their first bowl win in 7 years. A preview of that matchup is just after the break.
WESH 2 Sports is sponsored by Mullinax Ford. Now get 2.9% financing for 72 months on over 800 F-150s during the year-end sales event at Mullinax. Now, WESH 2 Sports, sponsored by Mullinax Ford.
It wasn't the prettiest of games last night, but a win is a win in the NBA, right? Welcome back, everybody. I'm Kristen Lago. The Magic notching win number 18 over the Wizards, but no rest for the weary. Right back at it again tonight against the 76ers. Yes, Philly will be without Joel Embiid. However, head coach Jamal Mosley saying the Magic will need to be locked in. Now, the Pop-Tarts Bowl is up first. It's a top 25 matchup featuring K-State and NC State. Kickoff for that one tomorrow at 5:45. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned to WESH 2 for NBC Nightly News, sponsored locally by Morgan & Morgan.
We have several stories we're following for you tonight at 7.
A crash involving multiple cars leaves at least 3 people dead. All lanes of this section of I-75 are still closed. Hours later, we're keeping you updated on this major wreck.
Plus, a man tied to a teenage girl shot and killed in Marion County is behind bars and facing a murder charge. We'll take you to the young girl's vigil as her family mourns her and honors her tonight. That's our report for now. NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt is next.
We'll see you again tonight at 7, 10, and 11.
Thank you for watching WESH 2 News. Get caught up on local news, originals, and more. Download the Very Local app and stream for free on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, iOS, and Android mobile devices.